I'm a third generation citrus producer, and I grow different varieties of citrus in my farm. And we've got tangerines, we've got grapefruits, we've got mandarins, we've got lemons, and a few more varieties of citrus. And also, I started my first farm stay in the year 2008. Uh, so this was basically at our ancestral village called Shawnee, which was a British cantonment at one time. And so I converted my bungalow into a farm stay with some beautiful luxury tents, which rather I could call it glamping at my farm, and started hosting a lot of people. So the reasons why I did that was firstly because I felt that the incomes from farming were shrinking, and our lifestyles were getting on to a better pace. So I realized that if we don't diversify in farming, we will not be able to sustain a good lifestyle. So, but I also did not want to leave my farm because I was very passionate about the rural part of India and my village, which was also our ancestral village. And I didn't want to go into a metro city like Delhi or Mumbai to work. So I decided to set up a farm stay where it was like a win-win situation for me because where I was working from my backyard and also meeting new people, and was also putting an attempt to generate more income from the same farm. So that's what I did, and but it was not easy for me because in 2008, if you all remember, was when the American recession happened, and we were targeting a lot of inbound tourists, from all over the world to come and visit us at the farm. And then suddenly, unfortunately, the 2611 happened, and that was a disaster, for our country as well as for tourism. And we already had a confirmation from an Australian company. So we had a full packed group of about 18 people, Australians, coming and staying with us at the farm for New Year's, but everyone canceled because of this uncertainty here. So then I called up my agent that, I'm coming up to Melbourne, and you just keep a good lunch party for them, and I'll try to convince them to come to India. And I went there, and I was able to convince them, and I told them that absolutely it can happen anywhere in the world. But trust me, if something happens like this, I will take the first shot. So everyone, got that confidence, and everyone came. So that's how our journey started, and we never looked back. And we were also very conscious about the quality which we are offering our guests, because in hospitality, if your quality is not good, you might just not last for long. So that was our main, thumb rule, to keep the quality and the experiences fresh in minds of people. So we generated and created a lot of experiences at the farm, whatever we could do at the farm with outdoor activities. So we did start our fruit pluckings, then we started our farm tours, where people used to come, and I used to take them for my tours around the farm and tell them how farming is done. And then we started culinary. We were very fond of cooking. So we started culinary tours where people used to come, and they still come and stay with us and learn how to cook Punjabi food. So these were the activities. Then we did the cycle safaris, which are a hit with us, our guests now. And then we started our walking tours into the forest, nice hikes. So these were small activities which we generated at the farm, and obviously top-notch accommodations, which are the main backbone of any good place. So that's how our journey started, and we started to create interest in a lot of travel agents and a lot of people. And trust me, this hospitality business was also it's word of mouth. So that's how our marketing started, and we became very strong in this segment. And we were one of the first guys to do it in India. And there we are. We've established a good brand. But establishing a brand was also with some responsibility, which I was always very sure about two things. First, we till today, till day, we never use plastic here. So plastic is a big no for us. So all our bottles are all the glass bottles, all the toiletries are packed in paper, and but they're top notch. They're the best quality which is available in India. Then all our the biodegradable the waste, we have a system for that, and we keep our places very cool. We've got our own poultry, we've got our own vegetables. It's a concept of from the field to the table, and we give fresh vegetables to our guests, and also the experience, and they take it back home. Then the fresh juices of all our citrus. So these are the kind of different things which made us different from hotels. So people who always enjoyed good hotels started coming to us. In fact, today we have guests staying with us, so they don't want to stay in hotels. So we've got repeat guests who come every year to us. So this is how our thing is. Then also the second thing is that we were very conscious of the kind of people who work for us. We did not want trained people. We wanted to train them ourselves. So all the workers working at the farm, we picked them up and we trained them, and we made them skilled from unskilled. So that's the joy which I feel I get when I train a unskilled worker into skilled. The kind of opportunity that creates for a person is amazing. They know how to. Now all my staff here, we've just opened our new farm stay, where also again we picked up everyone from the farm. So the respect is there for them. They work in a very healthy environment. They get good food, they get good salaries, they get a status in their community, and that gives me a big satisfaction that I'm able to at least help a few people. So this is our journey, how we started, and slowly our brand made up, and so one thing was very sure, that diversification in agriculture is very important. You might love your land, you might love the farming, you keep on doing that, but at the same time, look for an alternative income from the same farm. That's what I did, and till today, I thank Vaiguru that we are doing a good job. We are established a brand now. In fact, now one of our properties has been taken over by the Taj Hotels. So they run one farm stay for us under their brand called the Amar Trails, and one is with us. And then we have another one in the hills, in a beautiful valley in the Himalayas called the Tirthan Valley. That's an angling lodge. So we've been able to give good employment, and also for ourselves, we've been able to have a good brand. So this is a good satisfaction, and I strongly advocate diversification in farming. So that's all from me now. I think I've spoken a lot, so I'm ready for questions.
Okay, Mr. Harkrit. So, few questions. How can individuals with a background in agriculture explore opportunities in rural entrepreneurship and farm tourism?
Sorry, just go again.
Yeah, 1 second. How can individuals with a background in agriculture explore opportunities in rural entrepreneurship and farm tourism?
Yeah, see, this is entrepreneurship. This when you're doing farming as well as diversifying in the same farm. So if you qualify for a to become an entrepreneur, so firstly you need to have a farm. But if you don't have a farm, you can work in one and get employed there, and there it is. You will be able to find your way, I'm sure.
Okay. And what are the benefits and challenges of transitioning from traditional farming to incorporating farm tourism into one's agricultural activities?
See, what happens is straight away. I feel when you are transforming your agriculture farm into a rural tourism farm, firstly your income changes and tremendously it changes. I'll give you an example, which you might make in a year in out of 1 acre, you probably would be able to make that in 10 days if you do it seriously in farming. So it's a very good way to show people about India, about farming, and also your income is generated, much better in a better way than what farming would give you. But you keep on doing your farming as well as this kind of entrepreneurship.
Okay. Uh, you wanted to share some pictures you would like. Can you share it now or how
Yes,
you
you can
want to
do
do?
that. Not a
Yeah.
problem. No, you do it,
Yeah.
please. Not a problem.
Yeah. As I share, you can uh, let us know a bit more details on that as well.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Right. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Are you able to see it?
Yes. So this is
Okay.
our new product, our new farm stay called Citrus County Firdaus. We've just launched this about 3 weeks back. It's just outside a beautiful forest reserve, and you're friends with all kinds of animals like blue bulls, wild boars, and occasionally a leopard moment is there. And it's beautiful, lovely peacocks, lovely pheasants. So you're all friends with them here, at our new property. No sound, no noise pollution, nothing. That's why the
Oh,
internet is still weak here. So,
yeah.
but these are our accommodations. We made them top notch.
Okay. You could see the third picture.
Yes,
Yeah.
this is
Okay.
this is how we do our formal dinners, candlelight dinners for our guests.
Okay.
So our idea is to give them everything. This is our cooking, our culinary. So idea is
Hmm.
to give them top-notch service and
Right.
top-notch food and top-notch accommodations.
Okay.
And they have to pay a good heft price for it. They have to. It's we can't be cheap because to organize all this you have to pay. So
Yeah.
keep your prices high, but give the best.
Okay. Yeah. This picture.
Yes. This is like a villa, a suite. So every
Oh,
villa is about 1,800 square feet, which has private sitting, a private lawn, bedroom with a beautiful toilet in it, and lovely
okay.
views of the hills. This is the Punjabi food. This is the
Right.
thali which we make. Can you see the white butter on the sag,
Yes. Correct.
left side? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
This is we
The,
do our slow fire cooking. So this is goat meat being cooked
okay.
on slow fire. So these
This
are some of
in
our
farm.
guests doing some. We do a lot of school groups here. Lot of
Okay.
lot of schools from all over India and the world come and spend a week with us. We have this beautiful module called the Be a Farmer Weekend, where all the kids work at the farm with us. And so this is probably they're doing some fruit plucking, and now they're
Okay.
going to be doing the packing. So these are the
Hmm.
tangerines.
Okay.
These are the feta cheese omelets which I
Okay.
cook in the morning. So this is also a group of school kids. So we all
Oh.
go into a gurdwara wearing turbans.
Mhm. Okay.
So these are the high tea experiences which we do in the forest.
Okay.
So this is the mustard in front of the villas. So these are our rooms. So this is I'm talking about. This all our workers who were working at the farm. So see how nicely this girl is picking up the tray, and just been trained for 3 weeks. So she's taking some tea into one of the villas.
Okay.
These are our villas overlooking the hills,
Mm.
all part of the villas.
Okay. Is inside pictures, I guess.
Yes, these are the suites, the villas. So they're very well appointed villas.
Okay.
This is all the lighting, the villas.
This is night view. Yeah.
Yes, we have very subtle lighting.
Hmm.
These are all the villas. That's our pool, and that's a different property which is owned by the Taj now, which is not
Okay.
owned by me but run by the Taj. This is
Okay.
called Citrus County.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is our video.
One second. Let me try to play it. I hope you are able to see it.
Yes, I'm able to see it.
Oh.
Not a problem. So this is just a drone view of the whole property.
Mm-hmm.
So let them see. You can just switch it on, let it go.
Yeah.
Is it going on?
Yeah, it's moving.
No, it's with me. It's not moving, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's playing. It's playing.
Playing. Hello,
Yeah, I can. I'm here.
you there?
Yes,
So
yes.
is the video over?
Another
Okay.
few seconds, 20 seconds.
Okay. Any other questions? Let us
Yeah,
know.
there are a few more. There are a few more.
Okay.
Okay. So, rest of the questions. And how can farmers diversify their income through rural entrepreneurship and farm tourism initiatives?
See, as I had already answered this question, that through rural, this is the only
Your
way to do it,
okay.
in rural tourism. I mean, there are other ways also. You could get processing. You could do, your own, which I'm on my radar to do my into juices and all that. So that's enough to do it.
Okay. And
And
what are
of
some?
course, through rural tourism.
Yeah.
So through rural tourism, you could do it. Yes. So I'm in a situation where I do my farming, I do rural tourism as an additional income, and also brand my product through my farm tourism brand.
Okay. Okay. Next question. What are
Yes.
some successful examples of farmers who have ventured into farm tourism, and what can we learn from them?
Just
Actually, your voice is
go
breaking.
again. I'll
Yeah.
go outside.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was just in a process of doing a check-in. So,
Mhm.
what are you saying?
What are some successful examples of farmers who have ventured into farm tourism, and what can we learn from them?
See, people who are venturing into farm tourism, definitely one thing is for sure your income is going to increase. And you learn a lot of discipline. You learn how to organize things for yourself, how to manage things, how to see. What I learned in this was also to be how punctuality matters. So for us, as farmers, we always had this kind of a casual attitude. But since I started doing this, so that the respect for time really increased, and also, how you take care of your guests, how small things matter. So these were my learnings through this. So
Okay. Yeah. So next question. How can farmers ensure the sustainability of their farm tourism operations while protecting their agriculture activities?
yeah, definitely. You like, for example, I run one of my farm stays in 20 acres. So I have allocated 3 acres to my farm stay, and the rest I'm farming. Can I show you? I'll just show the participants. I'm sitting in one of the villas, and I'll show you the outside how farming is. We are doing our farming as well.
Sure.
1 second. How do I?
You can share the screen, or you can just move the video. You can show the video of your villa.
Green.
Yeah, green color share screen. You are playing the video from your mobile or the currently
Through
where
the
you are.
mobile. Through mobile.
Okay. Click on
I don't
share
know how
screen.
to share content. It says. So,
No,
anyways,
yeah.
1 second.
There is a
Yeah,
green color button share
yeah.
screen.
See now, if
Correct.
you look at this,
Yes, yes, I can see.
if you look at this is
Yeah.
all we are farming on one side, and these are the villas on one side. These are all the villas. This is
Okay.
all farming happening. This is our lawns, villa lawns, and straight we have the tangerines. So farming is going on the way it is. And these are the lower Shivalik hills which we have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
farming is one, each other.
Okay. Next question.
Yeah.
What marketing strategies can farmers use to promote their farm tourism offerings to a wider audience?
See, now marketing is the most crucial part. Making is the easiest part. So first of all, you need to have patience. Then you need to have quality. Then you start marketing. So it's word of mouth. 60% of your business is word of mouth, and 40% is through good travel agents. These days, social media is very active. So these are the ways to do it. But I always believe in the old thought of word of mouth.
Right. Okay.
It's slow, it takes time. So normally a lot of people run out of steam and run out of patience. But hang on to your boots, and I think you'll be able to give good results. Everything takes time. One has to give time. I've given 16 years.
Mm,
I'm
mm.
great doing this. So,
Okay.
so you have
Yeah.
to, you have to, you have to, have patience.
Right. Okay. Yeah. And what are the legal and regularity aspects that farmers should be aware of when starting a farm tourism business?
See, you have to contact your local governments, your local state governments. Every government has a policy. Like Punjab government has a beautiful policy on farm tourism, and it's very easy to get all the permissions with them because they encourage it. Once the government is encouraging it, you're okay with it. So I
Mhm.
mean, this is my third one, so I've never had a problem. In fact, they
Okay.
also listen to you a lot. You give them ideas. They try to implement it. We just did the tourism summit in Punjab. The Punjab is very
Mm.
serious about it now.
Okay.
They mean business
Okay.
now.
Okay. Yeah. And how can farmers collaborate with local communities and businesses to enhance the appeal of their farm tourism ventures?
Yes, definitely. That's a good question. So first thing which we did was when we came into existence was that how we help our community. So sometimes we intentionally don't grow some vegetables which we buy from the villagers. Then our cultural evenings we hire the village folks to do it. So these are the small things you can help, like buy milk from them. Buy different things. So they become your vendors. So that's the best way to help them. Employment, give employment. So I've given employment in 3 villages around here. So this is the way you can help the community. You can look after schools like we taking care of a school, a local school. We pay their electricity bill now. So these are
Mm.
small ways to give back to the society.
Okay. Okay. And yeah, what are the potential challenges and risks associated with farm tourism, and how can farmers mitigate them?
Well, risk is everywhere. You make a hotel, there's a risk. See, the challenge is here. I won't call it a risk because I don't have that word risk in my dictionary. So it's a challenge. Take that challenge and slowly. See, when you are promoting a rural and entrepreneurship or a rural project, it takes time because you're in the rural. But that could also work as your plus point. Like I'll give you an example. In the COVID times, all small rural tourism projects were big hits. People just shifted from cities for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. They didn't want to get out of the rural areas, and they're all self-sustaining. Like in COVID, in the lockdown, we had our own wheat, we had our own poultry, we had our own milk. We didn't need to go out. So that's how we realized the importance of all these things. And also, our guests who would come from the city realize this, that how important it is to be sustainable. That's what we did.
Okay. And what financial resources and funding opportunities are available for farmers interested in starting a farm tourism business?
Well, that's it depends how lavish you want to go. You don't need to how modest or how lavish you want to go. And I think probably people, the newcomers, should be modest. They should make a comfortable farm stay where people appreciate the hospitality more than the accommodations. So slowly improve, get into good accommodations, spend money on it, but don't be very adventurous, I would suggest. So keep your challenges in check, keep your emotions in check, keep your finances in check, because it can be very tricky. Because construction gets very tricky. You get very ambitious. Let's do this. Let's do that. Then you get opinions from people. So I suggest see your pockets, and I am against loans because loans always are in front of you and you'll never catch them. So see your resources and then go for it.
Okay. Just few more questions from me. Yeah. What skills and knowledge are essential for agriculture students interested in pursuing a career in farm tourism and rural entrepreneurship?
See, I feel the biggest thing is you need a big heart to run a place like this, a hospitality business. Secondly, you get trained with experience, and if you are professionally trained, that helps definitely. But it's not a big handicap. That's what I'm saying. So, like all my staff, they're not from hotel management institutes, but we've trained them in a way they're as good as graduates from big institutes like PUSA. So I believe that experience teaches you the best. Once you get experience, you learn faster. That's it.
Okay. And what are the trends and emerging opportunities in the field of farm tourism that agriculture students should be aware of?
A lot of employment on your way, guys, because farm tourism is spreading like wildfire. Everyone who has a farm has a tendency to at least think about starting a farm tourism project. So if 30% of us also think about it, you'll have a full cluster of farm stays all over the country. In fact, I suggested to the Prime Minister's office that during the COVID time that we should have a we should have a scheme where we should show rural India to people. This is the best time for people to see rural India. So they have this program called Dekho Mera Desh. So probably my email also worked a little bit in the country's favor, and they have this thing called Dekho Mera Desh now, and big change like the Taj hotels is working with the government on these kind of schemes now. So it's rural tourism is very good. It's challenging as well because we're not a very developed country, so we don't have proper infrastructure. So government needs to focus more on infrastructure, the roads, the waterworks, the guides, the security. All these things are a little lacking in India. So probably with time, with the popularity of this concept, it's going to pick up.
Okay, right. Now we have the last question. How can students engage in research and innovation to support sustainable and innovative farm tourism practices?
So do a research on farms, do a research on case studies on farmers who've been doing this, and I think you should find your way.
Okay. Any other tips you would like to share from
I
your
think I've
experiences?
first time, without seeing the audience, I've got so many questions. So I think I've given all answers. Just keep on working hard. You have good job opportunities in this field, and probably a lot of farm stays open internships for a lot of people. So you should contact farmers and learn.
Okay.
That's it. And good, slowly, your pay scales are going to be good in this. So I think it's a good line to work. Commitment should
Okay.
be there.
Okay. Yeah.
So around Bangalore, if you look at you go to Kurg. How far is Kurg? About 2 hours from Bangalore,
Yeah, I
where
guess
you
so.
are. So Kurg is where Taj started its journey with the Ama trains during COVID time. So so
Mhm.
so all the Tata tea states, they converted into homestays under the brand Ama. Then they invited a lot of like-minded farmers to be business partners with them. That's how we became business partners with them. So
Okay.
so opportunities are created. You never know. This circuits are coming up. So it's a very good line. Very good line.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Harkrit. I don't see any more questions from our participants. So now we have come to end of question round. On
All right.
behalf,
So anything
on
else?
no, that's all.
All
So
right.
on the
Pleasure talking to you.
yeah,
Thank
same
you.
here.
Thank
Yeah,
thank
same
you.
here. On
Thank you.
behalf of agricultureinformation.com, we like to thank you for the detailed talk and answering all the questions. And we
Thank
also
you.
like to thank all the
Thank you.
participants for joining this meeting. The meeting will now be closed.
Thank you.
You're most welcome. Thank you.